All right, let's go to Mushoku Tensei next. This is probably going to be the number 2 show we talk about this whole season. And number 2 only to One Piece because of how, the grandeur that One Piece holds. Here we go. Mushoku Tensei. 2 episode drop to start this season. It is all Eris. Nothing but Eris. There's no Rudy. There's no nobody. It's just Eris. Literally shut your whore mouth when I'm talking. This literally picks up right when Eris bolts on Rudy after they have
relations.
Naughty. And she bolts. It's literally what she did from there. And I think that's really cool because they could have easily picked up this season from Rudius's perspective and been like, then him meeting up with Eris or whatever, Eris tracking him down, and then just their interaction, but actually giving us Eris' perspective and what happened. I know we were all thinking about it, what's been going on. I love seeing it. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with basically everything you just said there about this episode. That was fun. I mean, I liked when you snapped at Chris. It was annoying when he chimed in. Everything else about this episode was fantastic. Like, I do like how it was all just from Eris' perspective. It felt like just one long episode.
Yeah. I mean, this is just classic Mushoku Tensei for us. We have, nice, juicy animation, art style, and everything like that. We have fantastic music choices, I think, all around in both of these episodes. I mean, it's as gorgeous as it gets for an anime, and I love how polished it feels.
I wrote like the OP is just so man boy. It's just like, it's different, but it's still so similar to like the other ones that you're just like, you could have blind shown it to me. You could have blind
different.
Well, I guess not blind, but I guess you could have, without telling me, played it in my ears, and you would have been like, you haven't heard this yet, but like, what anime do you think this is from? And I'd be like, I think this sounds like Mushoku Tensei. Is this not Mushoku Tensei?
Yeah, there's like 2 nowadays where I'm like, this could either be Mushoku Tensei or it could be Witch Hat Atelier. Like that opening also felt very Mushoku Tensei-esque in a way.
And this is really important too. You can suck on off with the Mushoku Tensei hate. I get it. It doesn't have to be for everybody. It doesn't have to be for everybody. I get it. There's weird stuff that goes on here. But all of anime is weird. The most normal anime shows are still fucking weird.
Yeah.
I get it. I don't love it all. We don't love it all. But we think, like, if the rest of the show is a 9 out of 10 and then there's a couple things you have to get over, like, we'll live with it.
Yeah.
We'll live with it when it's not a total deal breaker. I get it. There's some uncomfortableness there. But, like, come on. It doesn't have to be for you. Don't watch it then. Don't ruin it for other people. This is still a good show if you can get past those things.
Good luck, pal.
Yeah.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
That's right. But yeah, this is basically like a training arc. Eris shows up to the Sword God's castle with Ghislaine and basically just tells him, I want to be able to defeat the Dragon God. So that's what she's doing. Slow and steady. I feel like we're not, like, you know what I mean? It's not like she's like, they skipped, time skipped, and then she's 3 years older and now she's a, sword god or anything. But we're getting some really good stuff here.
That's the thing. I feel like this show has always had just great pacing.
Yeah.
Like the way that they show the 3-year time skip of it's just her training, and you just see the seasons constantly passing by her, and the group that keeps walking up and just kind of checking on her every now and then. I love that. Like it's such a seamless way to portray that so much time has passed while she's just been training this whole time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We also get the introduction of not only the sword god himself, cool guy, cool character, pretty badass. I like him. While also getting a new, like, potentially, like, I'm getting the vibes that, like, Blue or Nina, I think her name is Nina, blue hair girl, might end up, like, joining Eris. Daughter. You know what I mean? When Eris decides she wants to go set back out, I would not be shocked if she ends up joining the squad there. I don't know about that.
Nah, man, she's going straight back to Rudy. Don't even. This whole time, all she's been saying is Rudy.
Guys, I don't know if you heard. I don't know if you heard the big news. Rudius is amazing. Like, it was only said 18 times in these 2 episodes.
They're family. They're blood related.
Yeah, how'd that work out the first time?
You can't do that.
They're distant cousins or some shit, I guess.
Yeah, so that's something.
I love the nickname Mad Dog Eris.
Sure,
Love that
sure.
one.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love.
Dude, she looks like a rabid dog.
I love Nina doubting that Rudius even exists to the point where she ventures out to find him and be like, "I'm just gonna prove that this guy's a pussy," and then she couldn't even get to the point where she could fight Rudius. She got knocked out by the guy who got knocked out by Rudius and was like, "I'm going home. I'm going home. I shouldn't be here."
So funny.
Awesome. I love that tie-in. That like Rudius was sort of in this episode, but like not really. It was basically flashbacks more than anything for him. At first I wondered. I was like, I wonder if Blue Hair Girl is relevant as a joke because literally, then when you see this,
She's the only one.
When they get to the dojo, it's the Sword God who's like clearly has a cooler design than everybody else there. Then it's a bunch of like clear nobodies, like brown hair, black hair, slightly blonde hair, and then it's just like blue hair, blue eye girl in the middle of all of you. Like, I wonder which one's actually going to be relevant here.
Yep.
Yeah, but she still gets her ass whooped, which is good, at first.
Yeah, she did. Even with a fucking weighted sword or whatever, they had a sword inside the wood.
Yeah.
Still gets her ass kicked.
Yeah, she just throws hands.
Dude,
Yeah.
I love how quick Eris just like immediately like, all right, I'm done with the sword, so it's time to use my fist.
She's the mad dog.
Like, so quick. Yeah.
That was just an immediate from the streets moment right there.
Eris doesn't fight for honor. Eris is not fighting for honor,
Hell
that's
no.
for sure.
This ain't her first fade.
Fighting to win. That's all that matters.
Yep. Eris also does the Netero training philosophy. I'm gonna stand in one spot in the snow and just like attack the air.
Just wail away at the air, yeah.
Until every time I do an attack, it like the shockwave like clears the snow. Like that's sick to see. I wonder if that's low key an homage. Like I don't know. Like I wonder if low key because that's a popular thing all the time that like different mangaka are fans of other manga and stuff. So like I wonder if like Loki is like, I love Hunter x Hunter. I saw that. I thought I wanted to incorporate that somewhere. Eris, let's do it. Why not?
I mean, Hunter x Hunter can't be the only anime that's done something similar to that. I mean, what was that old ass anime with the dude who just punches the tree over and over again?
Kamen Rider.
Oh. No.
Is it? Are you talking about Naruto with Rock Lee?
No. I'm actually thinking of. I think it's a video game where you do that. Anyways, it's like anime equivalent.
Yeah. It's not the first thing ever, but the stand in one place and do it, like don't even leave. It feels like that was the other thing, but still cool to see. Man, what else? I mean, they get into this cool. We meet like the different sword gods that there are, or at least like I guess they're all technically sword gods. There's like the water style sword god. Are they not all sword gods? I thought they were different styles.
I thought they just called her water god.
No, because she's a swordsman. I feel like they're all under the umbrella
Was she?
of
You never
sword.
saw her use a sword once.
Oh, she's definitely a sword god. No question. No question.
I mean, the other like her apprentice for sure, yeah. But you
They're
don't see her actually wield a sword.
Her apprentice doesn't even use water. She just has a sword and is like they're all under the umbrella of sword.
The peacock style and then the water style and then maybe they are all sword gods and he's just the top sword god.
Or maybe they're just below him, but they use different styles. I don't understand.
Because
they all have swords.
Yeah, everybody has swords pretty much.
Shalhoub?
That's all I had to say. They all had swords.
Oh, okay.
Okay, got it. No, they're all sword. Okay, I actually just had an epiphany. Not an epiphany, but I just kind of remembered that like even Eris says specifically, like they get asked to like, am I gonna teach? Do you need me to teach your student, the water style? And Eris is like, no, I'm gonna learn, or maybe it's the sword god himself, but he says,
no, he's like, yeah, she can't learn water style. Just fight against her with it.
She's gonna learn god style, like she needs to learn sword god style, not your style. So I think they're all on the same plane. It's just they use different styles.
No. He said specifically. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Shalhoub.
Yeah, she just needs to know how to fight those styles. It's not that she needs to learn them. It's that she
because the dragon god.
I agree.
Yeah, the dragon god uses all of the styles.
Right. Correct.
Does he though? That's really what.
That's what he said.
But they specifically say sword god style. Like the style of sword god is a style. I'm pretty sure. No.
Yeah, and that's the one that that's the one that Ghislaine's master is the god of.
Right.
Is
That's
that
what
just
I'm
a
saying.
quick
But he-
step, whatever the lightning quick step bullshit is, the light style or whatever?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
'Cause
whatever.
that's-
It's part of it.
Because that's all that it felt like. It didn't feel like that. I don't know. It doesn't.
Well,
matter.
it felt like that was like the beginning of what it is, because
Yeah.
after like what they imply, like 2 or 3 years go by, and Ghislaine's like, "Why haven't you taught her how to do the fucking light sword style yet? What are you? Like,
Yeah,
what are
you haven't
fucking
trained her
waiting for?"
at all. Yeah.
Like she didn't even know how to do like the most basic thing that you train.
Hmm.
That's kind of how
Yeah.
it felt when she said that.
Yeah.
Building off of that, I do really like that when they do see the 3 different styles in play. You have the Mad Dog style, you have the blue-haired chick style, and then you have the water style kind of all together. I like that little rock paper scissors like type triangle.
Yeah.
That they kind of
Right.
have with each other
Until the Mad Dog.
Eris, yeah, until Eris just beats it all out, anyways.
Well, I do think it is cool because it gives us another addition in the Eris character building of,
Yeah.
like, classic old style Eris would have been like, fuck you, I don't want your help, I'm gonna barrel through this. But
Right.
even in her frustration, when they say we should fight each other a couple times and then let's go talk about like what we notice about each other's fighting styles, where are the weaknesses, and even just her
Yeah.
coming to, just being able to like sit down and talk about it instead of just hard-headed classic old Eris style. That's already
You would've
some
expected
story
that,
building
yeah.
stuff. That's like, I think that's the Rudius rubbing off, because she's like, Rudius is just so speculative about everything.
Right.
Well, also when she left, she seemed very normal, so to speak. But then I don't know what changed. Where I guess maybe it was just during her training that she became a Mad Dog. But I feel like they called her Mad Dog before that. Like
She's been a mad
Before
dog
she even-
forever.
From day one for them, yeah.
Yeah, I guess. So I don't know. It just feels
That's when she
weird.
showed up.
'cause-
Yeah.
Yeah, she has like this weird change of demeanor from after she leaves Rudius to then meeting the Sword God to now after she does the training with all 3.
I would argue she was still a mad dog literally since we ever saw her in like episode 5 or whatever.
Right.
She
True,
was
she
technically
was
a mad
kinda-
dog back then. It's just literally
Yeah.
just Rudius and Ghislaine were the only 2 people that could get her to like not act like a
Control
mad dog.
her, kind of.
Or
yeah,
at least she didn't
that's
hate
true.
them. She just hates everybody else, kind of thing.
It's true.
But yeah,
So this character building is fun for her. I like it a lot.
Really good.
yeah, she is actually like a mad dog, because it seems like the only people she like ends up like not being a mad dog towards entirely are like the people she respects. Rudius earned her respect. Ghislaine earned her respect. Sword God has her respect, and then like, we'll see if Blue Girl actually
Yeah.
gets there.
He's just slowly building a harem of badass women to do his fighting.
It's true.
Honestly,
he needs a frontliner.
honestly.
We need a frontliner bad, dude.
We
We
really
got nothing
do.
but
We
mages.
really do.
And
We
she
don't
said it
have-
herself. She's like, "He's the mage. I need to be the sword swinger."
True.
Yep.
True.
Exactly.
All right, what do we have for scores? We'll just do both combined. You know what I mean? Let's just give them.
I gave them the same score, anyways. Yeah.
Sure.
I was 9.2 on this.
Okay. I was 8.8. High 8. Couldn't quite get to 9 for the first 2.
It got to 9 for me.
Okay. So for me, it was like still a training arc, and it's like, you
Yeah,
know
but
what I
it looked
mean?
good.
It did. And, no, but like
the implications.
most
You can
tell
training
it, like,
arcs, most training arcs wouldn't even get into an 8 for me. You know what I mean? So the fact this one even is an 8, let alone a high 8 for me, that's like high marks, because like most training arcs
Yeah.
are like, all right, cool. This is kind of a throwaway episode. We're just you just have to explain how your character got stronger. So
True.
Yeah, the show's just so masterfully written. Like, I'm normally with you on training arcs, but this was entertaining the whole time. Like, my eyes were just glued to
Yeah.
the screen the whole time.
I know.
Oh yeah.